would you use a getter or a setter for that?
You're trying to get the weight, so
Exactly.
it makes sense to use a getter.
Right. So let's get the flex, and so I can again use Eclipse to generate the getters and setters, and I want it just for the flex, and I want just the getters. Sorry, I didn't do that very well. I just want get flex. I could have typed this in, but it's nice that it does that for me. Now let's suppose that someone tells you, I also want to be able to find out the total weight of your hockey stick. Okay, so what would be the return type of such a method?
So in order to get the total weight, you would have to take the two weights of the two components, which are both doubles. So you should probably use a double.
Exactly. So, and in fact, you're a step ahead of me because I was going to ask you next, how would you actually do that?
Sure.
So let's say this is get weight, and I would do what to return the answer here?
You want to add the blade weight as well as the shaft weight.
Right. So even though the blade weight and shaft weight were specified separately, we may care just about the total weight of the stick, and so the class has a method for that. Let's suppose we want to find out how much success you've had with this particular hockey stick. Okay, so let's suppose I have a method that's going to record a goal. Okay, so in order to record a goal for the hockey stick, what kind of information do I need to keep inside the class as an instance variable?
You probably need to know how many goals were scored in the first place.
Exactly. When the hockey stick is first constructed and you've never taken a shot with it yet, how many goals have you scored?
0.
Right, so we initialize num goals to 0.
Okay.
And every time we record a goal, what should we do to num goals?
Add 1.
Exactly, so okay, and let's suppose we also want to be able to find out how many goals you have, so we could also generate this automatically. Getters and setters, and we want to just do a getter for num goals. Now, the other thing we often do for an object is to provide it with a toString. So I already remember, what does a toString give us for an object typically?
I think it gives us like a language version of what the object consists of.
Exactly. It's a way to describe the object, say, to anybody who just cares to look at
Right.
it. So there's a lot of information here that we could produce, but maybe the most important thing is how many goals you got with a hockey stick. So stick has recorded this dot num goals. Okay? So we proceeded by beginning with the has's of the object, and we developed the hockey stick. We put in the methods of interest, and we provided a toString. And is that anything else you'd like to put in your hockey stick? Is that good?
Sounds pretty
Are
reasonable.
you ready to start using it?
I guess.